Say bye-bye to a review and say hello to AEW Collision Recap. Yes, guys, welcome back to Fog Wrestling, or as those two guys on SmackDown would say, yes, boys. Honestly, can't remember. Pretty Deadly, that's the one, yes. Well, sometimes watching AEW can be pretty deadly to your health because it absolutely sucks, but guess what? This week, I didn't watch AEW Collision, and I'm not going to watch AEW Collision. There was a little boxing match on. I don't know if you've heard of it. Fury versus Usyk for the Undisputed Championship. And yes, I spent my Saturday night watching that instead. And I have no ambitions or dreams or motivation to watch a taped Collision show. I already knew the results, or I already knew the results were available. After Dynamite. Didn't watch it or didn't check out or didn't look at the results because quite frankly don't care. And yeah, not going to be reviewing it this week. I mean, Tony Khan, he can't even be bothered to have AEW Collision air every week. Sometimes it gets cancelled. Half the weeks it gets cancelled. So if he can't be bothered to make sure that AEW Collision happens every Saturday, then I can't be bothered to review it. And you know what? It's just not a good show. If CM Punk was on it, I'd be reviewing it. But you know what? He isn't. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look at what happened. We're going to look at the recap here. Going to look at the results. And I'll just give my thoughts on what happened. So match 1. Shane Taylor with Lee Moriarty and Anthony Ogogo taking on Will Ospreay. Surprise, surprise. Will Ospreay wins. I just think AEW has probably got the most predictable matches of all time. It's like Tony Khan, he's just got his core group that you know will never lose. You know, he's got these guys that just never fucking lose. And I don't understand it. When we're talking about on TV, the likes of The Elite, John Moxley, Will Ospreay, Orange Cassidy, these guys just never lose. You know, you've got there's like probably 10 guys that just will never fucking lose in AEW. I mean, has Orange Cassidy ever lost? I can't off the top of my mind think of a time, and I don't know why. It's Orange Cassidy, for God's sake. The guy's a bum. But yeah, we all knew Will Ospreay was going to win this. We knew he wasn't going to lose, and he didn't lose. He won, so yeah, whatever. After the match, apparently Moxley and Cascaroli came out. They chased away the Don family. The Don Callis family. Jericho and Big Bill had a promo backstage, good for them. Then Hook defeated Johnny TV. I don't get this. Hook defeats Johnny Nitro or John Morrison, call him what you want. Why the fuck is Johnny TV losing to Hook? Johnny TV, a real man, you know, a guy that I think was underrated. Former ECW champion, former Intercontinental champion. Never really had the mic skills, but he had the look, okay? And that worked for him in M&M. That worked for him as a singles when Melina was doing a lot of shit for him. That worked for him when he was teamed up with The Miz, okay? The guy perhaps didn't have the ability on the mic to be a main event star on his own. I mean, he did okay as the ECW champ, but, you know, that's not quite the same as being the champion on the main roster. But still, I mean, this guy is fucking way too good to be losing to Hook. I don't understand it. Hook defeats Johnny TV. Why? I do not know. But Hook's just another one of those guys. You can put him into the Orange Cassidy camp. He's never losing. We know he's not going to lose. So, I mean, whatever. Match 3, Shibata versus Rocky Romero. Shibata won. It's a win for the Japanese guys. Do I care? Absolutely not. Then we got Brian Keith versus Boulder. Who the fuck is Boulder? Who's Boulder? Honestly. Who the hell is Boulder? I mean, Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Boulder. Boulder. Brian Keith won. Looks like it lasted about a minute. There's like one sentence worth of... There's like one sentence worth of a description here on WrestlingHeadlines.com. Jesus Christ. Looks like we got Lexi Nair with Pac talking about the Bullet Club Gold. Then we got a recap of Dynamite. We've seen Mercedes Moné apparently get powerbombed through a table. Whoop, they do. I'm sure fucking that guy, what's his name? Sammy Guevara, he'd probably love to powerbomb Mercedes Moné through his bed, but where is he? He's hiding. He's not injured. He's not suspended. I don't think he's allowed on the same show as Mercedes Moné. And you know what? That was always going to be awkward. What an idiot. Who comes out and says that shit? Seriously. Now he has to work with a woman. I think it's his end of his career. I don't think we'll see Sammy Guevara back in AEW, but whatever. Patriarchy then say that Nick will have a match tonight. I mean, who cares? Orange Cassidy takes on Isaiah Cassidy. Holy fuck, so we've got Orange Cassidy taking on Isaiah Cassidy. I mean, two guys called Cassidy. Yes, different spelling, but Jesus Christ. I mean, this would never have been allowed. The only time you would have had this in WWE would be if they were brothers or like related or some shit like that. I mean, now we've just got guys with the fucking same names wrestling. And of course, Orange Cassidy wins. Are we surprised? No. I think the only thing I'm surprised is Orange Cassidy didn't win with the Orange Punch. But why the fuck is this guy winning every single week? I don't understand it. Serena Deeb took on Anna Jay. Anna Jay lost. I mean, that's all Anna Jay seems good for, losing. I mean, Anna Jay's hot, very attractive. I mean, I like to look at Anna Jay. But in terms of a wrestler, in terms of going somewhere, in terms of improving or being a big deal in AEW, it's just never going to happen. You know, she's simply there to take pinfalls. Don't know why. It's not like the women's division is great. I mean, sure, you could use there's a place for a hot chick like Anna Jay, but nah, just keep having her lose to like 55-year-old Serena Deeb. Right, then we got... What do we get next? Apparently Luther was at ringside. He grabs Deeb's flag. Why Deeb got a flag, I do not know. I'm ready to wave the white flag. Match 7, Nick Wayne versus Jack Cartwheel. Who in the hell is Jack Cartwheel? This show is full of fucking jobbers. No wonder I ain't watching this shit. Seriously, Jack Cartwheel, are you for real? Then in the main event, Bryan Danielson and FTR defeated Lance Archer and the Righteous. I don't know who the Righteous are. I mean, I know who Lance Archer is, but I don't know who the Righteous are. And of course, FTR and Bryan Danielson win. I mean, come on. Was it ever going to be a different result? Of course not. FTR ain't going to lose. Not guilty, apparently. Fuck them. Boring bastards, man. Seriously. And that is the end of your Collision. What a shite show. Apparently, the Righteous attacked them after the match, and then I think that was it. I mean, whatever. This looked horrible. It sounds horrible. Just looking at these results, looking at the people involved, I mean, there's barely any stars on this show. It's absolutely filled to the brim with jobbers, with guys that shouldn't be in the company, with guys that shouldn't be employed, with guys that do not deserve to be earning a wage. So there you go, guys. That's your Collision recap. I can't give it a rating because I didn't watch it, and it would be unfair to give it a shit rating. There's nothing more that I enjoy than dishing out bad ratings on AEW, but I didn't see it, so I can't give it a 0. But it looks like it gets it. It looks like it's worthy of a 0. I mean, if I watched it, it probably would be getting a big fat 0. You know, a 0 the size of Nia Jax's big fat ass. But, I mean, I didn't see it, so I can't really comment. But just looking at what happened and looking at some of the bums that were on this show and the squash matches, I mean, it's weird. In AEW, you have bums that are doing the squashes, like Nick Wayne squashing Jack Cartwheel. You got the other guy, Brian Keith squashing Boulder. Hook squashing Johnny TV. It's not like these are big stars, you know. It's not like this is like fucking Kane, you know, and he's just he's beat the Hardy Boys 2-on-1 in his debut or whatever. It's not like these are guys that are going to be future main eventers. You're literally handing out squash matches to jobbers. You've got jobbers squashing jobbers. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. But anyway, guys, there you go. AEW Collision. Not interested in it this week. I will watch it next week, but yeah, this week with the Fury fight, Usyk. Great win for Usyk, by the way. More, you got the Premier League as well, match day fixtures. Yeah, just more important things to watch than AEW. I ain't dedicating 2 hours to watching this shite. Simple as that, man. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, though, peace.